The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
I don't trust the narrator or the princess. I feel like they're both baddies.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
This is different.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
No, there's a mirror right there.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I do. I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be
Being
done.
gas lamped. All right, well, I'm gonna go approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
My hands are scaly, which is
It was
interesting.
there a second ago.
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Yeah, this is a whole different cabin than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
See, I would say to the narrator, if I haven't seen her before, then how do I know that she's only chained up on one arm and not both? I could describe exactly what she looks like. How would I know that if I haven't seen her before? But sure, I'm gonna take the blade again.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, let's see. Is she gonna have the same attitude as last time, or is she gonna take a different
The door to the
approach?
basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Fierce.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step,
Oh, she looks demonic
the form
now.
of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, she does have
Let's
hoof
say
feet.
for a moment I believe.
Got horns and a tail too.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different. We'll just bring that up.
You look exactly the same.
I don't know what I look like. The mirror disappeared. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
What's that gonna accomplish?
She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Oh, shut up, stubborn. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting the giant demon lady. Bye. I want this. I'm gonna do this one. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
I don't care about that.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not fighting the giant demon lady. Bye.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
Yeah? What's that?
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal, and then a snap.
Oh, nice, yeah.
She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Okay, team, what are we thinking? Or is asking that question just gonna result in her catching me and beating me? I'm gonna run like hell.
You do your best to scramble up the stairs before the princess can reach you. You cow!
Oh, shut up,
You
stubborn.
practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage, just barely, to throw yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you. You're safe, if only for a moment.
Do you think this door is enough to hold me? You're not getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
The entire cabin shakes as the princess throws herself against the basement door. It's huge and made of stone. We're fine, right? Of course we are. Any second now she's gonna break through that entryway. And we're finally going to get to do what we came here to do.
Nice.
Shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors. She comes. The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
He's tall.
Stop running.
We're doomed!
I agree.
In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes the gap.
I don't know why I just stood here the whole time.
You do your best to defend yourself from her onslaught. You're sorely outmatched. For every wound you inflict on her, she inflicts 2 on you until, finally, you're no longer able to so much as stand. Your body is giving out. Giving out? No, nobody's giving out. We're just getting started. Don't be delusional, it's over. You fall to your knees.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this. Come on, get up. Keep fighting me.
No, this isn't right. Listen to me. Listen to her. We can do this.
I have a voice of the stubborn. I wonder if after this she got a voice of the stubborn too.
Won't you get up?
She kicks you in the chest, splinters from your shattered ribs stabbing into your heart and lungs. Your vision starts to swim. Finally, her face, twisted into an expression of disappointment and fury, fades. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We've disappointed her. Chapter 3, The Eye of the Needle. I have no idea how many branches there are in this game.
We're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Oh, I hate this voice of the stubborn. Can I get rid of this one?
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
We've gained another
Suggesting
voice.
Luring her into the woods. Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Does the narrator remember now?
Not challenging us on all the looping. Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin and see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
So how different this place is. Yeah, it's like her influence has poured out into the world.
One of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
I don't think there's any other plan. All right, let's proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
In we go. No mirror.
The cabin is suffocating.
Oh no, it's only a mirror.
More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
Yeah, that damn mirror's back. Yeah, he's really trying to ignore these mirrors.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. And let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
Alright, I'm gonna not take the blade just because Stubborn was like, take it. I'm like, yeah, well, you want to keep being stubborn, you'll get punished. I'm just gonna approach the mirror.
Try to survive survive without our steel claw, but you've marked us as easy.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it so that she has no interest in killing me right now.
Step forward and approach the door to the basement,
Because she'll just wreck me.
hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there. It's right in front of you.
Uh-huh.
This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Wipe it clean.
Reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
Maybe I'll smash the mirror the next time.
Slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort.
And getting out of here will be even harder.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Uh-huh.
Voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
No, I just want to disappoint. As I'm very good at disappointing the women in my life, I think this is my calling. I know you can get out of there on your own.
But that wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
We need to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Sure, let's go to the basement.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the
She's
narrow
even more
tunnel.
monstrous.
The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke?
No, killing you didn't do anything.
Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
She's bubbling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. But we'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us. I know I said this earlier, but I really have to stress how thin of a razor's edge you're on right now. We know. The only way out is through the eye of the needle. And we're going to win. We'll need the steel claw. Grab it as we leave. Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge.
I was honestly just gonna let her kill me. Make it so that hunting me isn't even entertaining to her.
As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Bitch, you don't know me.
Claw, now.
No, I don't want it. Nope, run to the door.
Continue towards the door, vulnerable and unarmed. No,
I can't let this happen. I can't let her leave with you. And what are you gonna do to stop that? I don't know. You try the door and oh, what a relief. It's stuck. Bash it open. Please, you can't.
I think you forgot something.
You feel the burning pain of something long and sharp driving through your back. It slices
Nice.
its way into your organs until finally it exits out the other side, sticking into the wood of the door with an echoing thunk. She killed us with our own weapon. Great.
We needed to take it.
We're not dead yet. It's not over till we can't get up again.
Coward. All of this is so wrong. This isn't how things are supposed to be. This is so cold and disappointing.
Exactly what I'm going for.
Your body pinned to the door, you crane your neck to see her final approach. She is enveloped in complete lethality, and there is nothing you can do to stop her. I really didn't want it to have to end like this, but your death in here is better than her freedom. See you all next time.
My death is better than her freedom. The next time doesn't come. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place. It's the mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, but the narrator said something very telling. Your death here is preferable to her escape out there. So what I'm hearing is that if one of us die, then this loop is going to perpetuate. And the narrator seems to know that. But I think the whole hand in the mirror thing is trying to distract you from that revelation right there. The narrator is gone?
He is. Does that mean the world ended? It hasn't ended. We're still here.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, or how let's just approach the mirror.
Don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. That thing reeks of death.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Nobody wants me to go to the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's me. You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a video. You're here to like that video. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Thanks.